How long have you slept, Mama? Are we going now?
I implore you, now, look, your father has a headache, and so I am. So be quiet this instant, or no one goes to grandfather. And why is it you preparing the food again? Where's Amanda? Have you been beating her again?
Oh no, Senora. I have not touched her.
Then why is she screaming? Is she ill?
I don't think so. You can go and see. She is up there, Senora.
What is this, Amanda? Why are you still in bed at this hour? Come, get up at once. Tell me, Itoy, has she had been in Tadtarin?
Yes, Senora. Last night.
But I forbid her not to go. And I forbade you not to let her go.
I could not do nothing, Senora.
Why beat her at the last pretext?
But now I dare not to touch her.
Oh, and why not?
Because it is the day of Saint John, and the spirit is in here.
But man,
It is true, Senora. She is the Tadtarin. She must do as she pleases. Otherwise, the grain would not grow, the trees would not bear, no fruits, the rivers would go, no fish, and the animals would die.
I did not know your wife is so powerful, Intoy.
At such time, she is not my wife. She is the wife of the river. She is the wife of the crocodile. She is the wife of the moon.
But how can they believe such things? And you should have seen that Intoy. This morning, he stood as meek as a lamb while she screamed and screamed. He seemed actually in awe of her. Do you know? I'm actually afraid of her. Oh look! Here comes the Saint John.
Look, Luping, the old pass now. Do you mean to stand all the way? And did you see our young cousin, Ido?
Oh, was he in that crowd? I did not see him.
He waved and waved.
The poor boy, he will feel hurt. But truly, Paeng, I did not see him.
Well, that's as always a woman privilege.
I adore this old festa of ours. They're so romantic. Last night, do you know? Me and the boys walked all the way to the woods. I and some boys to see the Tatarin.
And was that romantic too?
All these women in such frenzy. And she who was the Tatarin last night, she was the figure right out of a flamenco.
I fear to disenchant you, Guido, but that woman happens to be our cook.
She was beautiful.
Our Amanda beautiful? But she's old and fat.
She is beautiful, like that old tree you are leaning into is beautiful.
Beautiful, romantic. Are those the only words you learned from Europe?
I also learned to open my eyes over there, to see the holiness and mystery of what is vulgar.
And what is so holy and mysterious about Tadtarin, for instance?
I do not know. I can only feel it, and it frightens me. These rituals to come to us from the early dawn of the world, and the dominant figures of is not the male but the female.
But they are in honor of Saint John.
What was your Saint John to do with them? This woman worshipped more an ancient lord. Do you know that no man can join these rites unless he was first put on some article of woman's apparel and...
And what did you put on, Guido?
How sharp are you? I made such love to a toothless hog there that she pulled off her stocking for me, and I pulled it on over my arm like a glove. How your husband would despise over me.
But what on earth does it mean?
I think it is to remind us men that once upon a time, humans were supreme and the men were the slave.
But surely, there have always been kings?
Oh no! The queen came before the king, and the priestess before the priest, and the moon before the sun.
Oh, you're mad. So mad.
Why are you so afraid, Luping?
I? Afraid? Of whom? My dear boy, you still have your mama's milk in your mouth. I only wish you to remember that I am a married woman.
I remember that you are a woman. Yes, a beautiful woman. And why not? Did you not turn into a dreadful monster when you are married?
This is too much now.
Don't go! I implore you, have pity on me.
To stop on your comedies, Guido. And besides, where's the children? I have to go and look after them.
Has young Guido been annoying you?
Yes, all afternoon.
These young men of today, what a disgrace they are. I felt embarrassed as man to see him following you about with those eyes of big dog.
And was that all you felt, Paeng? Embarrassed as a man?
A good husband has a constant confidence in the good sense of his wife.
He kissed my feet.
Do you see? They have an instinct, the style of Kanala, to kiss a woman's feet, to follow her like a dog, to adore her like a slave. It is shameful for a man to adore a woman. A gentleman loves and respects a woman. The cads and lunatics, they adore a woman.
But maybe we do not want to love and respected, but to be adored.
How can you bear those hot clothes? In why the darkness? Order someone to bring light up here.
There's no one, Paeng. They all have gone to see the Tadtarin. Listen, Paeng, I want to see it too. I mean, the Tatarin. I haven't seen it since I was a little girl. And tonight will be the last.
You must be crazy. Only low people go there. And I thought you had a headache.
But I want to go. My head aches worse in the house. Por favor, Paeng.
I told you no.
Very well. But if you do not want to go, then do not come. But I'm going.
I warn you, Luping. Don't provoke me.
I will go with Amanda. Intoy can take us. You cannot forbid me. I'm not a child.
And since you are set on it, very well. Let us go. Come, let's go now. Luping!
What was happened to you, Don Paeng?
Nothing. These are all only scratches. Get your senora, we'll go home.
What a sight you are, man. What have you done with yourself? What are you going to do, Rafael?
I'm going to give you a whipping.
But why? No, you want me to pay your bruises? You think of me as a lewd woman?
How do I know what to think of you? I was sure I know you as I knew myself.
Yet you would dare to whip me?
Because I love you. And because I respect you.
And because you cease to respect me, you would cease to respect yourself?
I did not say that.
Then why not say it? Is it true? And you want to say it? You want to say it?
Why should I want to?
Because it is either you must say it or you must whip me.
No, I cannot whip you.
Then say it. Say it. Why suffer and suffer? And in the end, you would only submit me.
Is it not enough that you want me helpless? Is it not enough that I feel what you want me to feel?
Until you have said it to me, there can be no peace between us.
I adore you, Luping.
What? What did you say?
That I adore you, that I worship you. The air you breathe and the ground you tread is holy to me. That I am your dog, your slave.
Then come. Crawl on the floor and kiss my feet.